Hello guys, and welcome to a new World of Tanks video today by me, Vulcan. Today we're going to be looking at something completely different. For the first time I've gone on to the test servers for World of Tanks to bring you something a bit different. I obviously haven't been able to play World of Tanks over the week that I didn't have internet, so I haven't managed to keep up with the Chinese line. So what I've decided to do is go on to something completely different, and that's the British tank destroyers. And on the test server, if you didn't know, they basically give you loads of cash and loads of free XP so you can unlock all of the different tanks, so you can try them out basically to test them for the servers and for bugs and so on. So basically I've had a look and I've literally bought all of the ATs for the British, and I'll go through all of them, and then we'll have a couple of games with the tier 10s. So first of all, we start off with the tier 2, obviously, is the Universal Carrier 2-pounder. Now, I did have a quick game with this, and it was pretty fun. The gun actually isn't fixed. It can turn quite well, which is, I found, quite surprising. And although it can't turn like 360 degrees, it can probably turn around 30 degrees left and right. So it's quite a lot, to be honest, for an AT. And yeah, it was pretty fun, pretty fast, like little nifty thing. Obviously not much armor. I think it only has, let's have a look, vehicle details, 10 front armor. Yep, pretty abysmal. And around, I think it was 160 health or something. So yeah, there we go. There's that one. You got the second one, the third, or the tier 3 is the Valentine AT. Now, my friend was hoping that this would be the Archer, which was basically the Valentine, with the gun would be facing towards the engine. So basically the gun would be this way rather than that way. And yeah, he was hoping for the Archer, but unfortunately it's not the Archer, it's just the Valentine AT, which is basically the Valentine with its turret removed and an AT gun placed on it. At the moment on this I have the howitzer equipped, which does a lot of damage, 47 average penetration and 370 average damage, which I would think would be the best for this tank, because, you know, well, it's quite good. It looks pretty good, and it reminds me a lot of the, if we go to the German tree, the Marder. It reminds me a lot of the Marder, and I don't know why. Let's just have a look at this Marder. I think the gun is very, very similar. Average penetration of 118mm and average damage of 125. On this, the AP weapon, it's not as good. So yeah, I would stick with the howitzer. But yeah, that's a pretty good. Well, it looks pretty decent. I don't know about the armor on that thing, but I guess it would be just as nifty as a normal Valentine. Then you go on to the Electo, which is a tier 4 tank destroyer for the British. It's got a nice howitzer sort of gun, like a good, I think it's the 25-pounder AT gun. That's the best one you can get. Looks pretty cool. It's just basically a carrier with a gun on it. I honestly can't be very insightful towards these things. You're probably like, oh, this guy's a complete idiot. But I honestly don't know much about these tanks. Let me go on to the 82. That's the tier 5. And, well, that looks like a pea shooter, but it does have, yeah, it is just a pea shooter. So I'd probably stick with the howitzer just to make sure you do damage, because that seems pretty stupid. I don't think this thing on top turns. I thought it might be a turret, but I think it's fixed. So, yeah, it looks like it's fixed. If we zoom in, you can see that the armor is welded. So, yeah, that won't turn at all. Then you move on to the 88. Now things start getting a bit weird. The armor is like misplaced. It's like, let's put a square of armor here, and then we'll put another one here, and then another one on the side, and yeah, let's make that a box while we're at it, and just add a gun to the front, you know. Oh, well, one gun isn't enough, let's add another one. I thought you'd be able to fire both. That'd be pretty cool. Like, if you could upgrade both and then just have like 2 cannons, that would be awesome. I think you probably could in real life. If you look at the pictures, they look vastly similar. But I'm not sure what this would be used for. I guess it's just a smaller AT gun? I don't know. If you know, tell me in the comments. And we'll move on to the 87. My friend, I believe, quite liked this tank. I think he tried it, I'm not sure. But what I found with this tank, the gun is on the very, very left, right? So, say if you were behind a building and you had the right side of your tank, right being this side, you had the building here, in front of you, and then you had your gun peeping around the edge. If someone shot at you, and if they shot at you here, they probably wouldn't penetrate because that's pretty thick armor where the gun goes into the armor. But if they hit you anywhere on the track, it would just do damage to your track and probably track you, right? So, but it wouldn't do any serious damage to your actual tank, so you probably wouldn't take damage, which to me seems pretty crazy. But yeah, I could see that being quite fun to use. But this thing on top looks like a massive weak spot. This round turret hatch thing. Yeah, moving on to the AT-15. We have a nice... I like this tank because it's balanced well. It's got the heavy armor at the front. The armor on the side, let's have a look, is 152, so it's not that bad. But the front armor is 228. So it's a beast in the front armor. And it's only tier 8, which is crazy. And this gun is actually a tier 9 gun. It doesn't look like it, actually looks pretty pathetic, but it's the same gun. I think it's similar to the one that you get on the Centurions on... But yeah, it just looks like one of those guns with the barrel looking similar. The 226 penetration. And yeah, I think using this tank, I haven't actually tried it yet, but I believe the front armor doesn't have much weakness. Maybe this turret on the top. But the front armor looks pretty unpenetrable because there's not much of a lower plate. You'd have to be like tilted right upwards to shoot that. Yeah, looks pretty good. Then we move on to the tortoise. Now this is awesome. I have tried this. It's really cool, and it has an insane gun. As you can see, I've added rammers, vents, and what's this? The gun laying drive, and got AP, 100% crew. I've been messing around with this tank a little bit, and I found it quite good, to be honest. It's got a tier 10 gun which fires 8.4 rounds per minute, which is really fast, like a 6-second reload, and with like vents and everything it goes down a little bit more. The aim time is like, I think, the second fastest in the game, so that's really powerful, and I hope they don't nerf it because it's just awesome. It's an awesome tank. Look at that. It's just a beast of armor. The front armor on this thing is actually 225. It's actually 3 less than the AT-15. This thing, it's actually 3 less, the tortoise, even though it looks bigger and chunkier. But it does have the same armor on the side, so you know, if you're going to get accidentally shot in the side, then it won't matter too much. And I did shoot another tortoise with this gun and actually bounced off the side armor, which was ridiculous. So yeah, it has 2,000 hit points. The AT-15 has 1,450 hit points. But the tortoise actually has more hit points than the tier 10. The tier 10 only has 1,960 hit points. But it has much better front armor and much better front turret armor, because this thing has a turret. This is the tier 10. Basically, it's pretty awesome. The side armor is weak and the rear armor is weak. It's terrible in that respect. The lower plate can get shot very easily, and that's not very well armored. And yeah, in a lot of cases I found this worse than the tortoise because I played them both a couple of times, and with this tank I lost both times. In this tank I actually made a massive difference to the game, getting a few kills. So anyway, we're going to have a game with both of these. So let's get on with it. Let's not waste any more time. And I'll probably skip the queue because the queue on the test server can often be quite long. So I'll just probably skip it for you guys. Okay, so here we are in the game. And well, looks like we've been matched fully tier 10 with tier 8 Arty, so we're going to have to be very careful in that respect. Now, some of these maps have actually been changed. I haven't turned off assault mode, which means we're playing a defensive battle here, and I guess that's a good thing considering I'm a tank destroyer. So we'll just have to wait it out and destroy stuff. But you can see this turret. If I just lock the hull, you can see the turret doesn't turn too much. It goes 45 degrees, which I think is fair enough for any turreted tank. because you don't really want the side armor facing anyway, because it's only got like 53 side armor or something, 255 front armor, so you know, you want that facing the enemy. Anyway, let's get into a position that is sensible. So we're going to reverse up here just in case somebody rushes forwards and tries to take me out. So yeah, they're coming in from both the left and right. I'm going to reverse up and hopefully get into a position. I'll probably stay within this bunker range where I can sort of hide and attack the enemies. Now, bear in mind I am using premium ammo for this tank, but that's because at the moment it's actually really overpowered on the test server. Basically, it's like 4,000 credits a round, and one round can do up to 1,700 damage, which can basically one-shot a medium tank. And yeah, it's OP. It's very OP at the moment. So that's probably going to get nerfed. But the main cannon does a serious amount of damage as well. So I doubt it'll make too much of a difference. Or they'll make too much of a difference. We got a medium tank on the left there. A E50M. Ooh, let's try and get a shot onto this guy if we can keep line of sight on him. Nope, this is not going well. Okay, not much stuff is happening. Let's try and make something happen. E50 is showing itself again. Now I've got a good shot into the side armor as soon as he reverses. Oh, he stopped. I anticipated that and then he stopped. God damn it. Okay, well at least he's on this side of the building now, so as soon as we reload, after about 25 seconds, we can fire again. So we'll just sit here, you know, have a jolly cup of tea like a good old Brit, and wait for the gun to reload. This thing actually has 2 loaders, why would it take so long? It's so stupid. He's moving around in circles. Let's have another go. Oh, look at that, 1,690 damage. Straight in the back of the turret. Boom. And he's dead. Now that's how much of a troll cannon this thing is. It's freaking awesome. We've got 2 backchats behind us. You can actually one-shot those things with this gun. It's ridiculous. I think the max alpha damage is like 2,000 with this gun or something stupid. So yes, we're going to head back anyway and help these arties out. And then we'll continue on our journey. We've got a backchat right there. Come on, backchat. Oh. Okay, there's something in my way. Oh, it's a statue. Oh, okay. There we go. And the Batchat's dead. And we've got another Batchat up there. I'm going to take care of this. Bear in mind, this is the first tier 10 tank I've ever played with. I'm not sure, like, obviously I'm not really sure if even these guys are playing properly. I probably don't even care. So, you know. We shall see. A Batchat could have probably ran that guy and won. Unfortunately, I haven't reloaded yet, but hopefully that RT won't get in the way because I don't want to destroy him by accident. There we go. Because basically this cannon, the splash damage on it is crazy. So if I shot that Batchat or the RT was right next to it, I probably would have killed the RT as well, but doing about 400 damage, which would have been, you know, pretty stupid. Anyway, we've got a few tanks here to finish off. But I think I want to hit that T121. I don't want to waste the damage on this gun. Oh, we got a Batchat just rammed into the back of me, and damaged himself by about 100. That was very clever of him. So anyway, it looks like we're winning. I've got 3 kills. We haven't done too bad. Saved one of the RTs. We got an IS-4 approaching in front of us. One of the FVs, similar to my own, is on the left. I'm going to go around the right, and so is he apparently. That's a bit stupid. I'm going around the right, why wouldn't he go around the left? That makes no sense. And we picked up that kill. Probably a kill steal, because that Batchat, but there we go. We've got a couple of RT to deal with now, so it looks like it's game 1. Just need to find the last one. So me and this other FV will turn right and head towards the back of their spawns to try and find them. Probably get RT'd in the meantime. We shall see. Looks like that similar tank didn't have such a good fate as I. I'm on 4 kills. Quite chuffed with that. I know a lot of people don't really try hard in the test server, but you know, any kill is an accomplishment for me. And we got the Batchat up ahead. Let's test the accuracy of this thing. Ah, we hit it. Aim, fire in sniper mode. There we go. 5 kills. Ta-da! I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're going to move on to... I actually got a lot of accolades for that. I got the Mastery Badge 2nd class. That's obviously I got that because, you know, not many people have actually played with it. And the Master Gunner. And we got the Reaper. Reaper, what is that? Destroy 3 or more vehicles in a row with a single shell each. Yes, well, that's pretty easy with these overpowered premium shells, which I'll show you. We have 206 to 344 penetration and 1,300 to 2,188 damage. How mental is that? It's a hesh round, so it does splash damage. The normal rounds do up to 1,400 damage and have a similar, actually more penetration. The hesh round does have that penetration that the HE doesn't, though, because the HE shell obviously can do just as much damage, just doesn't have that penetration it really needs. So, you know, there we go. And next we're going to use the tortoise. So let's move on to the tortoise. You can see I've unlocked the Chinese tanks here just to take a look at them before I get them. But yep, let's move on to the tortoise and have a battle in that. So here we are on Assault once again. I should have turned off the game mode, god damn it. And we're attacking on, what map is this? Erlenberg. There we go. We're attacking on Erlenberg and I've got the tortoise and it's a fucking beast. So let's get on with it. We're in a tier 10 battle. We got lots of tier 8 arty on both sides. So I'm going to have to be very careful here. I'm probably quite a large target. So we're going to head off to the left with the rest of the team for his spearhead. I know it's probably very much a lemming thing to do, but I don't know why that Batchat is going over to the right side. You know, why are you calling for help when you're basically going to get yourself killed by going over there on your own? To me, that's pretty stupid. Like, if everyone else goes on the left, go on the left. It makes sense. You know, if everyone is taxing exactly the same place, especially on an attack map, it'll work. It's a good strategy. Whereas in like a normal game where they could potentially cap your base by no one going on a particular side of the map, then that's a bad strategy. But for Assault, this works pretty well. So I don't know why people are all staying over that side. The tier 10 tank destroyer, the AMX-50, has gone over on the right on his own. So I think that's pretty stupid. I would help him out, but not really. But you can see how fast they load it. Look, just see how fast that aim time is, and then the reload. Look at that. It's like a really fast firing gun. It only does 400 damage. The damage is limited, but it's quite high penetrating, and it's really powerful. Anyway, hopefully we won't get RT'd for me firing stupidly then. But there we go. We got a T-54 up on the hill. See if we can get a sneaky shot into the side armor. You see how fast it aims. That's with 100% crew, that extra equipment and so on.
That one
Ricocheted off his turret. And he's backing off down the hill. Right, let's keep going. Keep moving forwards. It's like a rolling... Whoa, hello. That was pretty close. Okay. You do get team killers on the test servers occasionally, so do bear that in mind, guys. So I might get shot in the back at some point by an arty. That'd be pretty ridiculous, but we shall see. Our team's doing pretty well. I often don't see attacking forces on Assault do this well. But then again, we have got all their tank destroyers to go through still, which are probably camping back at base defending. So there we go. We'll get there eventually. Done a little bit of damage. Probably only trouble with this tank is it's pretty slow. 20 kilometers per hour isn't ideal, but you know, can never be happy. Just love this aim time. You know, if I could see that arty, it would be dead by now. We've got a Jagdpanzer E100, 2 of them in the distance, so let's go and attack them. Get into a nice position where we can shoot that one in the side in front of me. As soon as I get over the ridge. There we go. And we've got a nice position. Bam! Right in the side. Oh, and he racked him. The T110E4 racked the Jagdpanzer E100 right in the side armor. That was pretty awesome. 1,800 damage there. Wow. Okay. Don't mess with him. That would hurt. Well, there you go. We've got a couple of the ATs on the right side. One just got destroyed by the Object 212. That is an arty, I believe. Yes, it is. So one of the ATs was caught out of position, arty'd. And then the AMX-50 that was also on the right got killed by the T110E4 before the T92 finished the job. And now we're moving further on. T92 again being arty, slowly picking off the troops as we move forwards. And I'm moving forwards very slowly. I haven't been attacked yet, surprisingly. I guess the arty doesn't probably think they can hurt me very much. The side armor and front armor means that even if a shell landed next to you, you probably wouldn't actually take that much damage. I'm not sure how much that affects HE when it lands next to you, but I can imagine it wouldn't change much. Holy crap. The bat chat just pretty much one-shot that thing, didn't it? I don't know. That was crazy. Well, we're losing a lot of men to arty. Keep driving forwards! Not much is really happening in terms of my perspective. I'm just driving. And I'm not fast enough to kill anything. But we got some arty left, so let's try and pick these off. We did some more damage. We've done about 1,200 damage. I think hit about 3 times. Keep moving forwards. Find the rest. There's another one up there. Quick aim time. Oh, they're both up there. And I'll finish off the right one because he's going to attack that one. There we go. Got myself a kill. Wonderful. But you can see the aim time on this thing is incredible. And damage isn't too bad either. There we go. A Mastery Badge 3 away. Because loads of people have played this as well. Let's have another game with the tortoise. I didn't really get to showcase it that much, but this will be my last game. So let's just have another game with this. And we'll see how it goes. And so here we are, guys. On Ensk. They've changed this around a lot in the new update. The map on the bottom right looks different at least. I'm not sure how much they've actually changed, but the buildings on the right looks like more of them. They've like balanced out the map a bit more, it seems. Anyway, I'm not going to cross across to the middle there. I'm going to move over to the left. This is a standard battle. There we go. So, you know, it looks like you don't spawn on the right anymore. I thought you always spawned on the right. At least some people do. But apparently no one does. It looks like that's just more of a flanking maneuver now if people wanted to. And we got the FV in front of me. Ouch. Okay, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Well, I just hit him twice in the front armor. That can't be 250 front armor. That's ridiculous. That FV215 just took 2 smack in the face. At least in the front of the turret. I don't know if it hit a weak module or something, but like luckily twice. But honestly, it seems really, really weak. If they're having that much armor value, my gun shouldn't penetrate that. Well, anyway, that AMX-50 got finished off quickly. We're continuing to press forwards with this armor. Give a smack into the lower plate of that FV. We've got the other FV here. Got another one here. Oh, and into the lower plate again. 2 of the tier 10 tank destroyers down. This tortoise is epic. Let's keep moving on. See if we can pick off someone else. Get a nice cheeky shot into the rear armor as they drive past. Or reverse, you know? There's so much clusterfuck going on at the moment. Holy crap, our team's pushing forwards like a truck. Right, let's try and keep going forwards. We got Jagdpanzer E, which got destroyed. There's so many wrecks in the way, we can't even move. Right, our tanks are kind of building up here, so let's try and take another route. We've got a Chaffee chasing up the back. I feel sorry for that guy, stuck in a tier 10 battle. But what we're going to do, I'll drive around the right side here, and those two tank destroyers are going back to help capture. And what I'm going to do is go around and help stop the capture, and I'm going to help kill this FV. Another FV. Actually, there's a lot of enemies back there. I better turn around. See if I can kill this Chaffee. Well, I didn't kill it. Definitely, damaged it. He's just sort of sitting there. I think I damaged his engine or something. I have no idea. Anyway, we better get back to base quickly because we're gonna lose. No, we're gonna lose. We better hit something. Come on guys, hit something. Hit something. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, we need to hit something else as well, because that FV is still capturing. Can I hit it? Oh! Well, I knocked out the FV4, but it was too late. They had already captured it. Well, I got 3 kills. Did a lot of damage. I got the Sharpshooter and Master Gunner achievements. 486. How much damage I did? 2,596. It's quite a lot. It's like 5 direct hits, I think. Enemies damage 5. Let's have a look. I actually hit quite a lot of times. Didn't do that much damage to that first FV that stayed alive. Did 200 more though to the second one that died. So there we go, guys. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this look at the tier 9 and tier 10 British tank destroyers and the rest, basically, briefly. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.